Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to BTS's ON, which is their new comeback, Weki Meki's Dazzle Dazzle, and Elris, This Is Me. So yeah, I'm gonna try to be as objective as possible with BTS's song, because if you've been with this channel for a while or ever since I created it, you know at this point that I have a bit of a, I don't want to say hate, but definitely a dislike about BTS's music. If I gotta be honest, ever since DNA, although I was still with them until Idol. After Idol, I think, specifically after Boy With Love it was released and the album itself, I've kind of lost any love I've had for BTS, because I just think their music has become everything that I thought they weren't. They've become, to me, they've become like every other K-pop group, or in some ways even worse than every other K-pop group. Like, I like them because they were different. Right now they don't really seem that different, and even if they do, they are different in a way that I don't like personally. So that's why I'm gonna try to keep my opinions, specific complaints about the song that are really, I don't know how to say, hateful maybe, some of you could consider it. I'm gonna try to keep them out of the video, because otherwise I'm gonna be sitting here and complaining about the song all day, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, as far as I understand, this is their not actual music video. There's gonna be another one, I assume tomorrow, because actually I thought tomorrow was when it was going to be released, but there was a video released today, so I decided to react to it, because why not? And I can already tell you, even without watching the music video, because I did see a few seconds of it, that I don't like it. But I'm gonna talk about it more after the song, so I guess let's get into BTS's ON in 3, 2, 1. I still love this sound. I hope they never remove it from their music videos. Can we actually see BTS in a BTS music video, for fuck's sake? Thank you. I love that it's already kind of hard-hitting, but I feel like it still has the issues plaguing the last song. Way too much autotune. Just stop with the autotune. What's Big Hit's addiction to autotune? And don't give me the it's stylistic choice shit. Once it's a stylistic choice, twice it's not. I gotta say though, I love their looks. They look awesome. Ooh, that was actually a cool shot. And this one too. I guess there were a few surprises in the music video. Okay, I'd say I'm already liking this more than Black Swan and even Boy With Love. But still, the stupid autotune, please, for the love of God, stop with the autotune. I hate it so much. Yoongi and J-Hope sound nothing like themselves when they have so much autotune. I can barely hear him even. I love Jimin's Hey Na Na Na. But again, even that's victim of autotune. It doesn't exactly sound like Jimmy. I don't understand why Big Hit is forcing them so much into high-pitched voices. I really like Jin's look, like this hair suits him so much. Ow, that sounds so good. I guess I'm gonna be staying a BTS fan in that case. Because if you didn't know, I've had kind of a rule that I'm gonna wait till this comeback to decide whether I'm gonna be a fan, continue being a fan of BTS, or whether I'm gonna drop out. And I think I'll stay a BTS fan, but I definitely have changed my perception of their music. One thing I love about BTS music videos though nowadays is how every single music video feels like a freaking event. Like, I think you get what I mean. That dance break felt a bit out of place though. Also, if you're curious, I will be doing a reaction to their album, specifically to the new songs on the album, because it features songs from Map of the Soul Persona. But I don't know if it's gonna be posted today or tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna be reacting to it one more time, but I just want to share a few thoughts I have after the first listen. My impression of the music video was definitely that it was a bit simple before I got into it, but there was still a few shots that managed to impress me, like the one that spun around them. That was really cool. And it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, the music video I'm talking about still. But still, I would prefer a proper music video, which I think we're going to get tomorrow. I have no idea, correct me if I'm wrong. But still, this is not bad, and at least stands out from most K-pop, from almost all K-pop music videos, so I like it. Because of that, the looks of the members are great, all their hair, all their clothes, everything is great. The dancing was great, and the song was really hard-hitting, even though it wasn't fast-paced, so I kind of like that. I feel like at this point BTS kind of, I don't know, this is just my perception right now from this song, but I feel like BTS has kind of created their own style in a way, musically. I don't know. I really didn't like Map of the Soul Persona, both the album and the title track itself. It just was way too much autotune, and it just came off too much as if they're trying to appeal to American audiences, which in my opinion you shouldn't do. As an artist, you shouldn't try to please everybody. You should do your thing, and if people like what you're doing, fine, but don't go out of your way to appeal to certain audiences, especially when those audiences' tastes in music is completely different from your actual fans. That's at least my perspective. But still, this is kind of exactly how it happened for me with DNA, with Love Yourself Her and Love Yourself Here. I wasn't that big of a fan back then, because that's kind of was the first year I was a K-pop fan. I became a K-pop fan in 2016. So DNA was technically my second BTS comeback, and I didn't hate it as most people, but the album really wasn't anything interesting for me. It sounded very American. So I didn't really care about it, but I grew to like it, and especially when Love Yourself Tear came about, I fell in love with it again. With them again. And I feel like this is the same case. I hated Map of the Soul Persona, and I hated how Americanized it was, but I'm kind of liking this one. I don't know, maybe it's just the darker aesthetic of the album that I like. And I'm sorry, but to the people who say that people who like darker music just because it's darker are stupid, no, I'm sorry, but that's my thesis. For me, it's automatically better. There's nothing I can do. But yeah, I guess let's get into it again and see if I can comment on something else about the song. So yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I don't like the marching band though. I'd say ultimately I don't care about him, so I don't know. It just pisses me off a little that it's not BTS featured in the beginning of a BTS music video. Like one of the things that pissed me off about Black Swan when I first saw it is that it wasn't BTS in it. Yeah, my point about the altitude still stands. Just lay off of it, please. But yeah, I think I'll definitely be listening to this one. I like it. I mean, even Map of the Soul Persona, I admit, I listened to it a lot. Even though it wasn't what I wanted, I still love the shit out of it. And I'm sorry I'm swearing, but just, I'm happy that I'm loving BTS again. I'm loving this song so much, honestly, at this point. Every second of it sounds so good, and again, as I said, it feels like an event. I can't wait, honestly, to check out the album. I'll definitely upload a video today, so yeah, stay tuned for that. At least I like how they incorporate the marching band into the choreography. That's interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, if it was a marching band video, I would have been really pissed. I love how powerful the dance is. I missed that with like Ball with Love. It was way too simplistic. I love how it's showing all of them dancing. Like, it's not like just a dance unit of BTS, but everybody. The focus is on everybody. Honestly, I wouldn't even be annoyed if this was the music video. I'm actually really liking this video. I don't know. I don't know. I'm loving everything about this for some reason. I feel like BTS just hypnotized me again. I guess there's a reason why BTS is top, isn't there? Because like their music kind of demands for me to listen to it even though it's not exactly my thing. Same thing was with Boy With Love. I didn't like it. I was annoyed by how happy-go-lucky and Americanized it was. But I still listen to it quite a lot. Even though I still prefer the version that features, I forgot her name, less. I think the YouTube version features her less, so I actually listen to that one more than the actual studio version. But yeah, so how am I going to rate this song though? I'm not sure, cause I like it. I actually like it. I'll probably be listening to it a lot, but it's just the goddamn autotune is really annoying. Like I can barely hear the guys' voices, and it's not like with TXT where we actually haven't heard them without it, so we can't really compare how much better they would sound without it. But with BTS, we've heard them a lot of times without the autotune, so now having all their songs be so heavily autotuned is really annoying, and I hope I'm not the only one who feels this way. I know some people say that this is the aesthetic they're going for with these two albums, but are you really sure? They were doing that ever since DNA, and it has been exponentially getting worse and worse with the autotune. And even if it is an aesthetic, should you sacrifice good music for an aesthetic? Really? I don't know. So yeah, because of that, even though I really want to give it a 10 out of 10, I'm only gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because autotune is just that annoying to me. Even though it sounds good, I would rather listen to the guys' actual voices. Like Mic Drop, for example. Mic Drop is a good song, even though it's pretty heavily autotuned too. But still, to me, my favorite version of the song is the one which is the one they used at Hong Kong Mama Awards or something. They did a performance there with an extended version of the song, and then they had used that version in a video choreography video on their channel. And actually that's the Mic Drop version that I listen to the most, because that's the version which has no autotune and you can clearly hear the guys' voices. I wish we could have the same thing for the current songs. So yeah, because of that, both personally and objectively, it's gonna be a 9 out of 10. Because I hate the autotune, but otherwise I really like everything about this. It's definitely something that appeals more to me rather than whatever Boy With Love was. And I think it might be just in general that I'm over the fact that BTS's music has changed, that I would rather just enjoy it rather than complain all the time. But yeah, I don't know, that's kind of how I feel. So I guess let's move on, because I already took quite a while with BTS's song and there are 2 more songs to check out. So yeah, next we're gonna check out Weki Meki's Dazzle Dazzle. And I'm curious whether they're upping each song being better and better than the last one is going to continue in this one, because it pretty much was the case. Their first debut song I don't really care about. La 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 was kind of catchy. Crush was pretty catchy. What was afterwards? Was afterwards Piki Piki? I'm not sure actually. Well, next I think it was Piki Piki, so Piki Piki was really catchy. Tiki Taka was also really catchy, though I'd say not as good as Piki Piki, but was still pretty good. So I'm curious where this one's going to stand. And anyway, I think I love most Weki Meki songs, so yeah. I'm probably also gonna be checking out if they have B-sides with this one, because I don't know if it's a mini album, single, or whatever. So if there is, a mini album or something, I'm gonna be checking it out if you're curious about that. But yeah, let's get into the song in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a bit different than what I was expecting. Is it me, or in this video, I know it's been like 30 seconds, but it feels like there's more of the emphasis on every single member rather than only on Yeojong and Doyoung. Oh, I'm definitely liking it. I don't understand why Weki Meki is so underrated. Like, they release Bob after Bob and they still have like, what, 20,000 album sales? Although I think I will need a second listen because so far I'm not completely sold on the song. Definitely has some catchy qualities to it, but it's not as instantly catchy as Piki Piki or Tiki Taka. But I like that it's showing more of the other members, because whether you agree or not, it's irrelevant, but in most videos there's a clear focus on Yeojong and Doyoung, and understandably so, but still. I love the Dazzle Me part. Also, this song too has the interesting retro funky vibe that most Weki Meki songs have, so I appreciate that. Okay, let's react to it again in 3, 2, 1. The instrumental I definitely like. I'm just not sure whether lyrically it's as catchy. It's definitely nowhere near not catchy as their debut song, because I think it's largely clear that that one is kind of their worst title track. But it's also not the most catchiest one. I like the blue-haired girl a lot in this one. Otherwise, Yeojong is my bias, if you're curious. Otherwise, honestly, every single other member, from time to time, kind of bias wrecks me. Yeah, I don't think this is Yeojong's best rapping. Oh my god, damn. Sorry, I'm getting unfocused. Okay, so I don't want to be harsh on this song, and there isn't really anything to be harsh about it. It's not bad by any means. I think it's just ultimately not as catchy as the other ones, because it's not bad, like everything works, I'd say. It's not as catchy as Tiki Taka or Piki Piki or Crush, for me at least. It's a bit more catchier than La La La, but it's ultimately pretty much there. I love the girls in the music video. They're pretty cute and fun and great to listen to, but I don't know, it's just I feel like it could have been better is ultimately how I feel about this. Personally, I'm gonna give this one an 8.2 out of 10, which is still pretty high score, but I was kind of expecting an 9.2 maybe, but yeah. If it was more catchier than Tiki Taka, it probably would have been a 9.2 out of 10, but sadly it isn't. There are moments in the song that I like that are kind of catchy, like the Dazzle Me part is pretty catchy, but I don't know, just the verses are not as catchy as usual. But still, I think, but I'm not sure this is a digital single, so maybe the next comeback this year is gonna be better. And this one is not bad, just I don't think I'll be listening to it as much as I did for Tiki Taka or Piki Piki. Objectively though, I guess I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10, because it's pretty catchy, and again, it's by no means bad, don't get me wrong. And I feel like if you're a Weki Meki fan, you can like this, and I like it. It's just I don't like it more than Tiki Taka or Piki Piki. Also, maybe the music video felt a tad bit too restricted budget-wise, but I don't want to be too harsh about that, because that's a thing that smaller companies can't really afford that much. So yeah, it was overall good, but it could have been better. So now, we're gonna check out Eries, This Is Me, and as far as I understand, this is just a music video for a B-side, because their actual comeback is not until 26th. I don't know actually when the music video is gonna be released for it, but I think the title track is called Jackpot, which is why I think this is not a title track, and judging by some of the comments I read, it says that it's not a title track but a B-side. But still, I want to check it out because I don't think I've ever listened to Eries, maybe once or twice, but I don't really remember it. I just remember maybe that their music was pretty much the innocent kind of girl group kind of concept, like something like G-Friend. But yeah, there are kind of several groups that fit into that description that I've listened to but haven't really cared about that much, like April is another group like that. So yeah, let's check this one out and see how it's going to sound, because maybe it's going to be different, I don't know. So let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is not what I expected. It kind of sounds like an anime opening a little. And I like it. It's definitely happy and playful, but it's also kind of hard-hitting. I think it's giving me some vibes of Twice's Candy Pop. I think it's Candy Pop. I'm not sure though. It's giving me some anime vibes. Like, I literally imagine the opening of an anime in my head right now. I'd say probably they should have done that for a B-side music video, because probably it would have been cheaper and more interesting. But I guess we wouldn't have seen the girls perform, so there's that. Like, I love how this song is kind of a fusion of some girl crush and more cutesy girl group elements. It's kind of interesting, and I like it. I'm genuinely surprised. Yeah, definitely reminds me of Kpop. It's not as good as it, but I actually like the fact, because Kpop is way too cute. I'm definitely going to be checking out their title track. If this sounds so good, I'm definitely checking out the title track. Like, this is a B-side. Jesus. This is a B-side, and I'm liking it so much. I wasn't sure when I was going to react to the title track, but I'm now definitely gonna do that. I hope I'm not hyping myself too much though, because I hate being hyped for a title track and then getting disappointed. But this one just sounds so good. Okay, we're gonna react to it again, even though it's just a performance video and there isn't much to talk about. I just want to listen to it again. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. This girl looks a bit like Mina from Twice. Honestly, I really love how hard-hitting yet cutesy it is. If more cute songs were like this, I would probably love them much more. I guess I'll have to give some of my attention to this group from now on. I just hope the title track doesn't disappoint me. And I assume most of their music doesn't sound like this. If it does, tell me in the comments so I can check out their B-sides, because I'm pretty sure they have other songs. Because I think this group is either 3 or 4 years old. I'm not sure. I just think I've seen their name before. I like this member. I love her outfit and her hair. I love that this dance break actually fits into the song. It doesn't feel out of place. It's still not as good as other recent dance breaks like Everglow's Dun Dun, but at least it fits. But it's still pretty good, don't get me wrong. Okay, so yeah, I really like this one. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I didn't expect to love it this much. Like, I expected to like Weki Meki's song more and this one the least, but I guess it turned out to be the opposite case. And I'm fine with that. So yeah, this one is really good. I love how it's both hard-hitting yet cute at the same time. Although maybe I would have liked if it went just a bit more into the hard hitting. Like, it needs one moment that really is hard hitting. I guess like a drop or something. It would have been great. But it's still fine as it is. I really enjoyed it. But because it kind of lacks that one moment that hits you really hard, it's gonna be only a 9.5 out of 10, which is still a really high score. But that's why it's not gonna be a 10 out of 10, personally at least. Objectively, I am pretty much going to give it a 10 out of 10 because it's a really good song and it's kind of unique to see cute and badass song fused together. Like, it's either cute or girl crush or some weird variation. Like for example, Itzy's sound or Rocket Punch sound, which is kind of similar to Itzy but also different. We don't really have that many fusions of cute and girl crush, and I like this one. I especially love the fact, as I said, that it reminds me, it sounds like an anime opening. So yeah, I really like this one. I can't wait for the title track now. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any requests for songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment it down below and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when and if I'm going to be reacting to your request, because who knows. But so far I think I've reacted to almost every single request, excluding specific performances, which if I'm feeling like it I will react but probably won't. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going. But still, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!